I am here to remind you how important your dreams are. I am here to remind you that your dreams were given to you for a reason, and that in the fulfillment of them, you will fulfill yourself. And that the point of all of this isn't to get to the end game of your dream, but it's to experience the process along the way. You were given a certain dream because the pathway to that has lessons upon lessons upon lessons of things that your soul needs to learn. And so when you start to follow your dream, you will notice that you are on the right track, or you're on the right path by the way that you feel. And if you feel good, and if things feel aligned, and if you're seeing synchronicities, and if you're overhearing things that you were just thinking about, or if things come in on your path that you know is part of something you need to say yes to, then you follow those things. And what's going to happen when you start to follow your dreams is that that's going to trigger people around you who wish they were doing the same. And when you trigger people around you, they get scared. And so when you start to be a dream follower, the people around you are going to be scared of you because you are stepping into your own power, and that's triggering to other people who feel they need to stay small. So people from every angle are going to tell you that it's crazy or it's not going to work. And it may not even be people, it may just be society. It may just be the rules that we have collectively agreed on following that are actually based on fear and lack, and they're not based on following what's meant to light you up. And so you are going to come into contact with 1,000,001 things that tells you, stop what you're doing, don't do it anymore, things could go wrong. And if you really were to think about and sit still with that advice, the way you'll know whether or not it's advice you should follow or not is how you feel. And so if that advice makes you contract and it makes you feel scared along with them, it's wrong. If you feel scared and 3 moments ago before you talked to this person, you felt lit up and you felt ready and you felt confident that this is going to come through for you, then you're just listening to fear. And this is actually part of the process and part of your path in being able to allow the fear to roll off you, because nothing can get to the core of your knowing that this is exactly the steps and the place and the process that you're supposed to be part of. Every time somebody tells you that this is not supposed to be, you're not supposed to be doing this, it's supposed to look differently, and you feel contracted by that, you know you can thank them and move them along, because you are supposed to continue to walk forward. We are meant to walk towards our dreams, and it is not going to be easy. And especially if you're someone like me, who you came to live brightly, and you came to adjust the times as opposed to adjust to the times, then you're going to be met with resistance from all angles and from all people and from all messages. But there will be a thing inside of you, a deep, deep knowing and a whisper that constantly tells you, trust me, it's this way. Keep going. And if you even fathom going the other way, it feels like it's ripping your heart out. If this sounds like you, then you came to adjust the time rather than to adjust to it. Which means you're a warrior. And the life of a warrior can be difficult. But that doesn't mean you're not supposed to do it. It just means this is part of the process that is helping your soul evolve into the lessons that it came to experience. And so for all you dream chasers, and all of you who know what I'm talking about, that there is something inside of you that's telling you, I have to do this, do not give up on it. You had a contract with it. Before you came into this world, you had a contract with it. And you following it, regardless of what the messages you're getting from other people are coming at you, by you following it, you're fulfilling the contract you have with it. Do not leave it. Do not leave it. There is a clearing past this jungle for you, and it is only for you. And others may tell you, just come this way. There's a clearing this way too. This is good, right? Like, this will be good enough. This way is easier. We know where the clearing is. Just come this way because that makes the most sense. But if there's something in you that says, no, there's a specific clearing over this way just for me. I know I can't see it. I know you can't see it. I know I can't convince you to see it. But I know it's around here and I know it's beautiful. And the minute that you start to doubt yourself is when that clearing starts to dissipate, or the vision of it starts to dissipate. And when you feel it dissipating, you know, I'm doubting my vision. It's time to build my strength and my confidence to remind me exactly where I'm going. So stop living in fear. Stop living in other people's fear. Live in the love of your own light, because that's what's leading you. And there might be a point in your path where it is only you. And it is only your light leading the way. But in those moments along the path, in that process, you are developing and becoming the armor that you need in order to survive in a world that tells you you're wrong. And I'm here to tell you, you are not wrong. You are right. Everything you believe and everything you envision is beautiful and correct. And you are love embodied onto this earth, and do not give that up. No matter what fear is put in front of your face, do not give it up. We need you. We need you to follow what lights you up so that the rest of us can use your light too, to find their own clearing. But your light is very important. And we need this to grow, and we need fear to shrink. And the only way to do that is for you to follow that little whisper that says, it's just over this way. Please follow me. We need you to say, I will do it. Thank you for the work you're doing here. It's incredible. It's needed. And you're going to change the world.